Welcome to August 11th, 2026 City Council. Roll call, please.
Mayor Webb.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Washington.
Here.
Councilmember Rondo.
Here.
Councilmember Sullivan.
Here.
Councilmember LaCuro.
Here.
And before we get to the approval of the agenda, I'd like to welcome Brian Popo. He's training here.
He is our new Deputy City Clerk.
Deputy City Clerk. Approval of the revised agenda, please.
Move approval of the agenda as revised.
Support.
Any changes? Dissension? Hearing none. Motion passes. Moves us down to the special presentation, a Citizen of the Month, Katrina Nelson. Would you please come up?
Andy, did you want to go down to the microphone and present that?
Andy.
You might as well take the Michael.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Kathy Nelson is, we call her Kath. She's on the Youth Assistance Committee with me, and she's been a very valuable new asset. If you guys are following anything lately about the rocks that are hidden around the city for the kids to find painted rocks, she's in charge of that. She's done a lot of wonderful things. So the certificate is awarded in sincere appreciation of your exceptional dedication to the Hazel Park community, your selfless actions, neighborly spirit, and commitment to making the friendly city a better place to serve as inspiration to us all. I couldn't thank you enough, Kathy. You've done a wonderful job. I look forward. I've always said this many times, Hazel Park runs on the volunteers. If we didn't have volunteers, we wouldn't be the community we are, and we wouldn't be doing the things we do. So,
Right.
If you'd like to say something, please do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay.
You can use mine if you need it.
Right. Welcome.
Katrina, thank you for everything that you do for the community. We appreciate you very much.
Get my steps in.
Thank you.
And that's the Citizen of the Month award. The next is the Business of the Month of award. And at one time, I know this place was called the Rainbow Inn. For a very short minute, remember, Mike, it was the Psychedelic Pterodactyl for a very brief time before Mike got ownership of it. And then it was also kind of anecdotally known as City Hall North for a short while. And I do remember, Mike, do you remember, Ned, back in the day when after a city council meeting, you, me, Jack, Jeff, Dave Culver, we'd be up there doing karaoke at Shamrocks years and years ago, Jan Parisi and her. So it's been a lot of fun.
When we were
Mike
younger,
Miles,
it
would you come on
handled
up, please?
He's ready.
In recognition of the House of Shamrocks for outstanding entrepreneurial spirit, exceptional service to the Hazel Park community, your commitment to excellence drives our local economy and helps make the friendly city a vibrant and thriving place. We are proud to honor you or your continued success, Mike. It's really been good to know you. It's been a long time. And if everybody doesn't realize this too, Mike grew up here in the city. I think he graduated with Ed.
Yep.
You know, so hometown boy done well.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And the good things that he's done for the city, the volunteers, I mean, that doesn't,
look,
it's too much to list.
I can't say enough about Mike Wiles, and he's always part of the community, and he's always willing to donate if we need something. He's always willing to host a special event or a fundraiser or something like that in the community. And House of Shamrocks is a great community asset. It's a fun place to go and to visit, and great food, and a good time. So I encourage anybody who's never visited House of Shamrocks to go ahead and visit it and enjoy the atmosphere there and the food and the drinks. It's a great place.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate the people in the council and the people of the city of Hazel Park for January will be 25 years of supporting my business. Been in the bar business for a very long time. And city of Hazel Park I grew up in. I'm very glad to have brought a hometown establishment that people can enjoy. Also this Saturday, August 22nd, we're having an outdoor concert festival. We're bringing in local live entertainment, so it should be a really good time, and I would suggest people to come on out and check it out. So thank you.
What are the hours?
The hours, the doors are open at 10 a.m. and then it goes till 9 p.m. So thank you. Thanks, Mike. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. It's vintage.
I remember when she got it. Yep.
Mike, thank you for everything, my friend. Keep up the good work. That's a great place.
Now to continue our special presentations, goes to the civic announcements. Does anyone have any civic announcements from the audience they'd like to bring up? I guess Mike filled that one in when he was up there. So we have any others? Alyssa?
I was going to say, not from the public, but from me. I want to remind everybody that the Hazel Park Art Fair is also this next weekend, August 22nd and 23rd. It is at Green Acres Park. This is our 14th annual. On August 22nd, Saturday, the hours are from 11 to 7 p.m. On Sunday, the hours are from 11 to 5 p.m. We have a great need for volunteers. We've got our QR code up on the screen there. You can also visit hpart.org for more information. We have a sign up, so it's super easy to sign up. There is there's a job for everybody of all capabilities, of all abilities. So if you are looking to volunteer, if you want to get more involved in the community, if you want to have fun while volunteering, this is a great opportunity to do it. And like we said earlier, our city really runs on volunteers. So we always appreciate everybody chipping in and helping the art fair be a success. This year, we've added an additional 10 artists. So we've got over 100 artists this year. Also new this year, we have an artist bulletin board. So if you're an artist locally and you have an upcoming art event or a showcase, a pop-up, an online store, you can bring a flyer and host it at our bulletin board. We also have a small art exchange, so maybe you've made some art, maybe you've purchased some art, you can bring it there, you can take some art, leave some art. We've also got lawn games this year, selfie stations, and new art installations. So each year we're kind of trying to amp it up a little bit, make it a little bit better, more fun and more engaging. So we've got some great things in store this year. Also, we have a non-alcoholic mocktail that's created locally by a local resident and distributed locally. So we hope you guys will stop by our charity beer tent and try that out. And we also have local beers on tap, craft beers. So
Cool.
we look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you. Any other council members have any comments? Seeing none, we'll open up to public discussion. We have Alyssa Talbot.
Hello. Oh, hi. Alyssa Tauby, thank you very much for your time, Mayor, Council, staff, everybody. I am here. I'm actually a Hazel Park High School graduate, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I'm the community engagement representative from the Oakland County Water Resources Commissioner's Office. So I've been with Jim Nash for about 13 years now, and I am the representative assigned to your community. So if you ever have questions about anything water resources related, can I come hand this maybe?
Thank you.
My card is in that folder with my contact information. If you take it out and flip it over, you'll find my cell phone in case something ever happens on an evening or a weekend. I encourage you to reach out to me anytime. But the bigger, I think more important reason that I'm here is because we've got something called the Emergency Relief Fund, and that is funded by ARPA dollars. So it's a bill pay assistance program, but it's a lot more flexible than the water residential assistance program that people are more familiar with. So this one has higher income limits, but it's also emergency based. So if somebody exceeds those income limits, but they've had some type of life emergency, that could be childbirth, car accident, health incident, We're very flexible. We want to help people pay their water bills. And whatever money we don't use by the end of September, we will have to give back because they're ARPA dollars. So we do not want to do that. And it helps everybody when the water bills stay current, because then we can use that money to keep putting improvements in. So there's a flyer in there for that. I'm going to leave a few on the cork boards downstairs, but please help us spread the word and pay some bills. And yeah, there's one other flyer in there for an event coming up. Councilwoman Sullivan joined us at the last one. I think she thought it was worth her time.
It's great. I can't recommend it enough for any elected officials that have the opportunity to attend. It's really informative. There's so much that goes into our water system and keeping water flowing to every house and keeping the sewage flowing away from every house. It's given me a much greater appreciation for the entire water system.
Thank you. Thank you for the pitch. Yeah, this one is a little bit further from you all in Highland Township, but I still think it would be worth it if you could join us. It's free. A lot of our infrastructure is underground, so people forget about it, and it can fall into bad shape. And, you know, I don't need to tell all of you, but I'm really grateful for your time. Let's pay some bills.
All right. Thank you, Alyssa.
Thank you.
Steve Morton.
Thank you. Good evening, all. I came here to support Kathy Nelson. I'm a member, or I'm vice chair of youth assistance, and Kathy's one of our newer volunteers, and she's taken this horse by the reins, being active in the community and well-deserved recipient of Citizen of the Month. Good job. Also, I'm here to shine a light on Hazel Park alum Bob Welch was recently inducted into the Michigan Baseball Hall of Fame this past Friday night at Jackson Field in Lansing, where the Lugnuts play. A plaque was unveiled in left field, and I'm going to read it to you here, and perhaps maybe something can be done locally down the road to honor local baseball legend and community member, now deceased, but with family members still in the area. So bear with me, less than a minute here, a few sentences. Robert Lynn Welch, Eastern Michigan University. Bob Welch started Hazel Park High School en route to leading Eastern Michigan to the fifth in the 1975 College World Series, placing fifth with Eastern Michigan, and second place runners-up in the 1976 College World Series. During that 1976 season, Welch went 10-3 with a 1.82 ERA earned run average. No-hit Central Michigan, their rival, and tossed a perfect game against the University of Detroit. Drafted 20th overall in 1977 by the Dodgers, Welch won 211 games and made 2 All-Star teams in his 17 Major League Baseball seasons. His finest moments came in 1990, winning 27 games for the Oakland A's to earn the American League Cy Young Award. And 27 wins. No pitcher since Bob Welch has won more than 25 games in a season, and probably never will, the way baseball is going. So he's part of the class of 2026. There were 3 other members inducted, or 3 other baseball players, one of them being Connie Wisniewski, a female baseball player, and former Hazel Park teacher and coach Carol Sheldon received the award in honor of Connie Wisniewski's induction. Thank you for your time, and perhaps we can do more in his honor, Bob Welch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Wow. Any other comments from the public for public discussion? Seeing no one, we'll close public discussion. We'll take us down to our consent agenda, 1 through 11.
Go grab her.
I move approval of the consent agenda items 1 through 12.
Oh, 12, I'm sorry. Was that a back?
Second.
Sorry.
It's on the back.
Yeah, I saw.
Writing.
Any comments, discussion? I will pull a couple off to let everybody know we have a new ice cream coffee shop in town at 21619 John R. Road. Sugar and cream. If you haven't been there, please try them. They're very good. They're local. They're people from my own area here. Support them if you can. 24350 John R. Road, Ascenta LLC, 21305 DeQuinta Road, DBA Players Market, a new license there. And we've also approved 2 patrol cars to be purchased, and we sold a lot at 134 East Mapledale, a vacant lot. And we extended a moratorium on data centers for the next 6 months to try to defer them from ever coming here. And we just have 2 new delegates for the MML conference, our annual conference, which we just did. All in one sweep motion. Any other comments?
Just a quick comment. The extension of the moratorium is because our planning and zoning board is currently working on updated language for us. So this moratorium is in conjunction with that. But also, I just wanted to point out, in case somebody looks at our agenda and sees the contract with Axon that is for our police-worn body cameras, it is a continuation of the current contract that we've had for years. This is not AI-based. It is not federally based. It's not an oversight. It is our police-worn body cameras, which we all obviously support because it protects our police and it protects our citizens. So
yes, it does. Thank you for
point that
pointing that out. Thank you. Appreciate it. Any other comments? I'll close the consent. We have approval. Any dissension? Hearing none. Motion passes on the consent agenda. We have no administrative reports, boards and commissions. Anybody have any suggestions for the boards and commissions for the future? We'd like to have an updated list for next meeting so we can make some appointments, please. If that's okay with the rest of the council. Of course. And any old business anyone wants to bring up? Any? Go ahead.
do we have an update on the site plan for Taco Bell when they did not complete the original?
Thank you.
Where they removed the trees, but they were supposed to replant trees, and they did not. James is not
here tonight.
Okay, James, I'm looking at you, James.
Yeah, we brought this up about 6 months, 8 months ago. Yeah,
I just was wondering where we're at.
they just took it out there. It really was a nice screen for.
Well, in their their program that they presented, the plans that they presented showed the replacement of those, and they did not do that. So
Thank you.
I'm going to keep on.
I'm wondering if it might be something to do in the fall, like the tree planting we do,
Possibly.
maybe this fall. But
We'll find out.
we'll find out. Good to find out. Where's the next tree planting this fall? Do we know?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody know?
Taco Bell parking lot.
Taco Bell parking lot.
There.
Don't bring the lettuce. There you go.
It's all clear.
Anyways, let's go to new business. New business. And, communications from department heads. Any department heads want to speak? Don't all jump at once. Thank you for coming. Go to
Amanda.
Well, I will.
I'm getting there.
I
City
guess it's
attorney.
code. Wait, there we go. First of all, Lacey is away today, but wanted everyone to know and the public to know that the elevator will be hopefully completed at the end of next week.
Wow,
So that is a big
Yes.
deal. It's very loud and smells
actually
like
quicker than we thought.
when they're working on it. So, and
It's ahead of schedule, right?
Yeah.
What we thought? I mean, it took a long time, but
It's pretty much
it is.
on schedule.
Yeah, I thought it was like September, October.
We wish we could have done it sooner, but everybody needs to understand, literally, we had to wait. We had to wait for parts. We had to wait for availability. There's only a few companies that do these things. So we moved as fast as we could to get it done as quick as possible. So everybody's going to be very happy when that elevator is working again. So,
Correct. Yay.
Amanda?
I mean, I don't, as code department head, I guess the only thing that I would say is, because there's constantly stuff on the internet, on the forums about if we ticket, if we don't ticket, if we do a notice, if we don't do a notice. I will say that the city generally, there seems to be a lot of grass and weeds, a lot of sprawl. I don't know that I've ever seen so many trees of heaven. It's kind of wild. I was at a house recently, literally this week, and I was walking and I stepped on one of those spotted lantern flies. It fell into my shoe. So, with weeds, groundhogs, bugs, and people think, it's a combination of working with, you're trying to encourage pollinators, you're trying to do different things, but there does cross that point where it becomes, everybody says it's just grass and weeds, but it is actually a health, safety, and welfare thing. What it encourages ticks, it encourages mosquitoes. There's just a lot of things that are going on. So with all that said, because I want to keep my comments short. I could talk ad nauseum about what happens. We have a fever pitch of complaints that are coming in, like left and right. We have 2 code officers, one for the north, one for the south, one for commercial. If all they did all day long was write tickets, they take about anywhere from a half hour to an hour to write a ticket because you have to look up the deeds. That would only be eight tickets, you know. We're keeping up and doing our best with all of that. But to reiterate, we do publish. They are no notice tickets for grass and weeds other than what is published. That is very common. We do our best. If someone is receiving something in the mail that is not a ticket, you know, we're not just, you know, treating people differently. They are no notice tickets. That's what happens. We try to do door knockers when we can. We try to do what we can. But we are cracking down on it. We have lots of neighbors. We get dozens of phone calls a day with people complaining about unkept yards, with outdoor storage, with those types of things. So we don't necessarily want to be policing people's backyards and like stealing away people's joy of things, but we all have to be good neighbors and take care of our property. I encourage people, like, talk to your neighbors, reach out, try to mow the lawn for other people who can't. You don't know everyone's life circumstances. That's what I do in my personal life. And I'm a single person who mows other people's lawns. You know, I know it can be done. I encourage that all the time. I hear about all the time. But if it comes to a point where we are getting involved, what I personally do in my personal life, what my code officers personally do in their personal lives, because they do help all of their neighbors, they help people here, that's not where we're at. We issue a ticket. If we are getting a complaint and it is over 8 inches, that is what we do. And it's not an assessment on code officers' kindness, their morality, their ethics, what they do personally. That is what we have time to do. So I just wanted to let everyone know we are absolutely doing stuff. We are doing things complaint-based. We are patrolling, but it is it's a lot. We are also working in conjunction with someone who we're going to be putting together some presentations about killing and getting rid of and eradicating trees of heaven, because you can't just chop them off. You actually have to treat them with a systemic. There's things that you have to do. More of them will grow up if you just chop them off, or you have to dig them out. So Ed has put me in touch with Laura from Ferndale. We're hopefully going to be she's very receptive to putting together a presentation for eradicating trees of heaven. And then also, of course, she'll speak on rats because she's famous for that. Because it is a problem. They're everywhere. So heads up also, like if you have them, try to help your neighbors get rid of them. Try to figure out ways to eradicate them, because they are going to spread. If you see them in a neighbor's yard and you don't think it's your issue, it will be your issue if they're not gone. They will come to your yard. So I really encourage us to be the friendly city and for us all to work together if we can. But we are going to put together things that people of all ages and abilities hopefully can do, where you can just chop off when they're young, the tops of them, paint the systemic on. You don't have to have a ton of agility or ability to do that. You just have to have time and patience. So we are putting those things together.
One more thing. The walkways are with shrubs growing over. You cannot walk some of the sidewalks.
Yes. So we also have, and Tim is aware, we're working with DPW on that. We're putting notices out for that, but they are also going to be like, when they see if it's our city sidewalk, they're just going to be going through. This is a new thing that we're putting together where they're going to universally kind of look at that and then tell us the addresses that they can. Like, we usually work order code. Right. So when they're actually out there, though, they will, if it's covering the sidewalk, start trimming it and then give us the addresses back to work order. Right. But no, we have noticed that too. We're focusing on, literally right now, all we're focusing on is grass and weeds and the sidewalks at the moment. If we see other things, we deal with it, but it is everywhere. It's a lot, and there's so many beautiful homes that are well maintained too. We see them all, and they're gorgeous. There's gorgeous, hanging baskets that I've seen on people's. There's a hanging basket on Myers. I've never seen anything like it. It's the biggest, most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I was there, but across the street I was stepping on spotted lanternflies. So, but we're working on that.
Yeah, the message is, clean up and help out if you can.
So now let's flip hats to the city attorney.
Nothing additional.
Thank you. City manager.
Yeah, again, it's cool to be part of Hazel Park now. We've got so many new businesses, and we've had ribbon cuttings, and we're seeing, approval of new business licenses. Some of us had a chance to go to the ribbon cutting for Cream and Sugar, and that was a great event. And I encourage anybody to visit there and get their ice cream. It's fantastic. Again, a lot of cool things happening, especially on the south end. That's really taken off. So a lot of fun things to do coming up here at Hazel Park. We've got the art fair. The Arts Council's done that. I want to recognize Alyssa for all of her hard work that she's done this year. She's taken the lead on this, and it's going to be another great event. We've also got Mike Wild's event at House of Shamrocks on Saturday as well coming up. So it's a great time to be in Hazel Park and to be part of everything here. We do a great job laboring under Michigan's broken system of municipal finance, but we always find a way to get things done. So thank you, Mayor and Council. That's it.
Councilperson Alyssa Sullivan.
Thank you so much. I want to thank our city clerk for a very smoothly run election this last week. It's a big deal. It's a huge undertaking. I know the only thing missing in our city is voter participation. It is really, I mean, we see the numbers like creep up a little bit each year. We are absolutely seeing more voters, but compared to other cities, it's a lot of apathy, I feel. You can register for no reason absentee voting. You can do that. You can do that at the city clerk. It's so easy. They send the ballot right to your house, and you don't even have to pay. You don't even have to put a stamp on it. You just drop in the drop box to get it back. Very convenient. It also gives you the opportunity to look at the ballot, do your research at home, so you're not feeling put on the spot if you're at the voting location. But we've got an election coming up in November, and I hope that people
Please.
What was that?
If we could come up just a few points, there's a lot of cities that we can pass.
Yep. Right.
There's a lot of cities that are just barely ahead of us. So
midterms are important.
Yep. If we
the midterms are so important, but every election is important. And that's, as somebody who didn't vote for a very long time because I felt very overwhelmed and I felt like I wasn't educated enough on what voting is or who the candidates were. I realize now what a folly that was. Like, I'm so disappointed that I didn't do better or think more like big picture of how important voting really is. But I just want to remind people, like, in November, it's coming up. I want to give massive shout outs to our poll workers, to our DPW who helped set it up, to all of our city people that helped make it a smooth, safe, secure election. Our city clerk, she just kills it every year. I can't thank her enough for keeping our votes safe. So thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
And I want to, again, congratulate our Citizen and our Business of the Month, Katharina, is that how we say it, or is it Kathy? Okay, Katharina and House of Shamrocks. I also want to thank Alyssa and Steve for coming up and speaking about the Oakland County water resources. I'm going to post that. I know the city's going to post that online. Our residents should really look into that, take advantage of it. And Steve for his suggestion about doing something for Bob Welch. We already have the Bob Welch baseball park, so it might be an opportunity maybe for the city to partner with the Arts Council and do something there at the field, maybe replace that sign, maybe upgrade that sign, maybe do a mural over there on the dugouts.
Good idea.
We got some opportunities to really do some good stuff over there. Also want to tell everybody, please go to Cream and Sugar, or Sugar and, is it Sugar and Cream? Sugar and Cream. Delicious. I stopped by for the ribbon cutting, and then I went back on Saturday for the grand opening, and I got a vegan black chocolate cherry affogato, which is chef's kiss.
Cool.
Go get ice cream, y'all. It's hot. That's it.
Thank you. Councilperson Londo.
I'd like to echo Councilmember Sullivan's comments regarding the city clerk putting on an election with 9 days of early voting and a giant AV list, and it's a Herculean undertaking. Poll workers and DPW and everybody that participated, thank you. But under your leadership, very, very grateful to have 24% better than we've done in a minute. But Hazel Park, we can do better. So please do better next time. On a related note, thank you to all of the candidates who were courageous in running. It is no small thing to run for office, whether you're running for precinct delegate or leader of the free world. It takes a commitment to your fellow man, your fellow constituents, and to public service. So a lot of great candidates I supported lost, and a lot of meaningful opportunity for other candidates to earn the support of the entire coalition. But thank you to everyone that decided to run. Congratulations to Katharina and House of Shams. Very, very well deserved. And finally, I got to spend a few days in the Upper Peninsula this last week, and I got the opportunity to touch grass, literally and figuratively. And if you have the opportunity, I can encourage you to do the same. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Andy LaCure.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Touch grass?
Yeah.
There's,
Bring
Might be
is that a,
down to earth.
skip your generation. Yeah.
okay, I was
Like log off, just like get off.
log
the line.
off. I get
Not that
now,
type of grass.
Chill out.
Oh, no.
Different grass.
You know what he was thinking.
Oh, that too.
Well, wait, that's again daily. You know. Anyway, I love the gardening out there. I really want to just say appreciate the flower pots up on 10 Mile, Amanda, and all the hanging baskets along John R. And Ed, didn't you not forget to say something? Michigan's municipal.
Oh, he said it.
That's what I
He
said.
variation of it.
He said it.
I weaved it in there. I
did not
weaved
hear
it right
that.
into
Said it
my
in a more
message. Of
poetic-
course I said it.
I thought so. Okay. Well, I want to again congratulate Kathy, as I know her, Kathy Nelson and Mike Wilds, two deserving folks that do a lot for the community. And that's what makes Hazel Park. The whole volunteering and everything, it's loving Hazel Park. If you love somebody, tell them. If you have children, hug them every day and tell them you love them. And try to remember, too, people are battling different situations in their life. That you can't always look at their outside and realize what they're battling. So everybody could use a hug sometimes. And thank you for making this a quick meeting, because nobody came out to participate in the democratic process much. But thank you. Have a good night.
Mayor Pro Tem Andrea Washington.
Hello. Yes, thank you, Alyssa and Steve, for coming out and speaking about the water program. And then Bob Welch. I pass by Bob Welch Field every day of my life because it's down the street. So I'm glad to hear that Hazel Park locals are being recognized across the state. And then congratulations again to our Citizen and Businesses of the Month. Well deserved. I like to see that we are getting new people and old businesses and new businesses recognized. So that's very lovely. Last, again, thank you so much for putting on a great election primary. But I do want to say I participated in the first meeting of a new organization, Black Caucus for Oakland County. It was a post-election roundup. It's a nonpartisan organization, but we had people from across the county, very diverse, sharing their thoughts on the election, on what they would like from a organization like that. Quinn Wright from Madison Heights is he's vice president in that organization and one of the organizers to bring us all together. So I really thank him for that. But I see some really great things coming out of that, and I'm very excited to participate there. So that's something that I would also like to share with some of my council members. And then school's right around the corner, so let's go, kids. My friend is packing up for her kid to go to college. She just graduated, and she's feeling very emotional. So this is my first friend's kid to go off to college, and I've watched him grow up since I was 19 years old. So it's kind of emotional for me too, but yeah.
They're going to NMU. So.
They're going to Northern,
so
yes.
It's all good.
She's very excited. And so I'm sure there's a lot of parents going through the same thing right now, so I'm kind of feeling that with you. Even though I'm not a parent, I still got it. But yes, that's it from me.
All right. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Lisa Mayo in the city clerk's office and all the volunteers that did all the hard work getting it all set up for us to come in and do our democratic duty to vote. Democracy is a great thing. Don't take it for granted. I also want to say thank you to Catherine Nelson and Mike Wiles for being the Citizen and Business of the Month. House of Shamrock has been an icon here for many years.
Many years.
And they contribute a lot to our community in many ways with volunteering and donating materials and food and different things in different ways. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Sugar and Cream for coming here. They're local people. They live here, and they are proud to have good people come and open up businesses here. And if you get a chance, again, visit them. I do also want to say thank you to the citizens for passing the library millage renewal. Yeah. The library is a very big resource for our children, especially in the summertime when school's out, and it gives them another opportunity to have a safe space to to go out and have crafts, games, entertain each other, and also maybe read a book or two and find out a new way of looking at life. And I want to say thank you to all the city staff for doing a great job. And motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.